So thank you and welcome everyone. At moments like this, I'm always so excited to share valuable information with every one of us. My name is Justina Ikperigin. I'm a pharmacist by profession, retired but not tired. I like people to know, yes, I'm a grandmother and aging gratefully and gracefully by the grace of God. But you see that all the medical team members, I know I'm not able to put all of them in this flyer, but once in a while, I just keep adding people. So we want to welcome Dr. Daniel, Dr. Asemuta, Mrs. Judy, Dr. Amina, Dr. Lulu, Dr. Drugs, Dr. Manua, and our big daddy in the house, Dr. Clement Digo and Dr. Joke Ajem Nobi. These are members of the medical team ready to help at any point in time. From time to time, they also hold all this same training at different levels. We want to thank them also for being with us. You can always reach out to them for any questions you have. So welcome and thank you for joining us. We are not taking your love and your presence here for granted. We know that by the grace of God, by the time we finish today, you are going to say, wow, because they say knowledge is power. Knowledge creates that mindset that makes you to make the right decision. And with the right decision, you form habit that becomes lifestyle. The lifestyle becomes the character, it becomes who you are. You're able to now, say the truth from your heart of how you are feeling, how you can help people, how you can relate with people. Experience is the best teacher. So experiential knowledge, like I told you, more than, I think about 40 years post-graduation, with all the knowledge and trainings I've been going through with all of us here, all the medical team that you're seeing here, you can see that there are some of my team members, when they're even recommending and they are talking to people, it's just as if I'm the one talking. They have learned it over the years. So it is not a joke having been in this, wellness industry for about 23 years and the pharmacy practice for about 40 years. All of them combined together, I've seen it all. I can well bet tell you that if you imbibe the lifestyle modifications, which we call lifestyle medicine, that we're going to discuss here today, by this time next year, you will be shouting hallelujah to God. I know you always shout hallelujah to God, but God ordered your step here today. That's the more reason we also encourage you to reach out to people so that they too will know the truth. It's not about going to grant different things, going to do concoction. No, we need the science backed, the one that is well proven beyond reasonable and unreasonable doubt, that this is what works for this. This is what works for this. We all know that it's not news. It is something that, even somebody that's not educated already knows that food is to heal the body. That's how God created the body. Just like when you plug electronics into electricity, it will come alive. If you put this body or you give it biological, nourishment and those ones, it will come alive. But if you put chemicals into a biological system, you will see that there's no harmony. That's why you have side effects. So it's supposed to be for just brief moments. So welcome and congratulations. We are going to have a great time today. So I call it lifestyle medicine for lifestyle diseases. Because in this generation, most of the degenerative diseases you are going to be seeing are lifestyle diseases. They are problems of either ignorance, negligence, or carelessness, or let me say, taking the body for granted, for so long. And when signs and symptoms appear, we just need to match them with drugs. You have headache, you go and take paracetamol without, checking out the root cause of the headache. So you can take away the root cause of the problem. Last week, I gave an example of somebody who has hypertension and is probably on maybe amlodipine or Adomet, any of all those drugs, or a diuretic that will help you lose water. So the blood volume you have is small enough to pass through the narrowed blood vessel. So there is no resistance. That's a mode of action of a drug. But the root cause of the problem is the plaque that have narrowed off the blood vessel, or the ventricles that have atrophied or that have died. The cells can no longer pump blood to extremities. instead of correcting that beauty of that blockade, we are reducing the blood, or we are trying to make the blood to go to extreme, we are forcing it. So we need to understand what lifestyle diseases are. They are very preventable, they are reversible, and they are things that we need to use knowledge, a well-informed mindset to follow up. It's not a guesswork. It's not what others or what is not proven, but this is completely proven by science. That's why we call them science-based, medicine, lifestyle medicine. It is actually the ultimate game changer and well-being catalyst for reversing diseases in this our modern age, where we are before electronics 24/7. If you are not using your phone, you are watching movies. If you are not in the sun, you are having ionized molecule from exercising, from being stressed up, from using drugs. We can go on and on a lot these days. We are not even talking of the chemicals we apply on our hair, on our skin, on our body, ignorantly or carelessly, but so much for the body to deal with. I explained the other day that, if you remember when I was talking about the sugar issue, that it's not about not eating sugar or carbohydrates, because you need all those things. You need them for energy. Though I'm not saying that, okay, when you already have diabetes, you should be taking them, but you need a window of about 3 to 6 months to help your body restore the pancreatic function, the insulin sensitivity back to normal. But there are steps. They are called lifestyle modifications you must follow. This lifestyle medicine will help your metabolism to come back to normal. Metabolic dysfunction has made the cells not to be sensitive to insulin, and that has actually caused the problem of the sugar epidemic. You're not taking sugar will not reverse the pancreas, but you need the steps that we are going to be discussing here today. So what we're going to discuss here today is about maintaining optimal health in today's fast-paced world. This stress world, this chemicalized world, these fertilizers, GMOs, no matter how you look at it, we cannot go back to Stone Age when we're so close to nature. It is just increasing in the challenges. Every day, you are seeing different diseases coming up, chronic diseases. They are rising globally. Many conventional treatments, if you look at them, yes, I agree that I'm a pharmacist. If you don't buy drugs, my pharmacy shop will not run. But we shouldn't allow people to go on drugs when they can actually reverse or prevent taking these drugs. It is easier and better for the body to heal itself from inside out, to take away the root cause of the problem, than masking or removing the symptoms. Like when you have diabetes, for example, you are taking glucophage, or you are taking Ozempic, or you are taking Diabinase, and so many of all these anti-diabetic. You see, yes, it makes sure that there's no, too much sugar in the blood, but it doesn't make your body to be sensitive to the insulin, to be able to transport glucose from the blood into the cells for metabolism to take place. That's why you see a lot of side effects that people experience from here and there. That's what we're talking about. So biological system cannot be handled with chemicals successfully. Between the challenges and our desired outcomes, what should be our game changer and catalyst? That is the question we want to answer today. Your desired outcome will be your total well-being, how you want to feel, how you want to look as you grow older. I know that people that have been saying, they say, you don't just look your age. They see my grandchildren, Reason is because when you are well informed, you know how you should, treat this body. Every cell in your body is important. Just like every room in your cell needs to be clean, everywhere put in order. The same thing, every cell in the body, especially your muscle cells, your heart, or any of the differentiated muscles in the body. But fat cells are not biologically active. Or on the contrary, they are even negatively creating some, hormones that will affect the body. For example, I see some people do exercises very well, they grow muscle and all those one, but before you know it, they come up with one degenerative disease or the other. They have cancer, they have arthritis, they have heart disease. Some of them just collapse or they just go into coma or they have stroke and all the rest. Reason is because you see, when you are doing all those exercises, you put the body under stress, your body produces cortisol. Cortisol will not make the body to have this belly fat, and the belly fat, like I just mentioned, they are biologically active in the sense that they produce those negative hormones that will not give you the degenerative diseases. You don't need the degenerative diseases. You are doing exercise because you want to be well, but you are not combating the stress hormones that are being pumped into the system at the same time. You are not combating the free radicals. You are not eliminating the disease-causing elements that are being generated. Exercise is very important. It cannot be overemphasized. But you cannot transition into that exercising situation without having all these negative effects or body pain or fatigue or general body weakness or causing more harm than good. You have to do it through a well-informed mind that is backed by science, that will help the body to heal itself out as you are introducing yourself into this lifestyle medicine we are talking about. That is where we come in. Forever Living product is not just about products. They are about organic, natural body healing tools called supplements. There are supplements that are pharmaceuticals that are produced like big complex, and those are produced from byproducts of petroleum. Yes, we agree they have this chemical structure. Like I said, a chemicalized, terrain or forum will actually be helped by chemical substance. But a biological system like our body, we also need a biological, system, biological preparation, biological body healing tool that has not been, tampered with. I give you an example. The Arctic Sea you see that Forever Living product has is processed through cold stabilization process to kind of protect the double bond. If you see the way margarine is produced in the pharmaceutical industry or in the factories, you see it by hydrogenating the double bond. You bubble it with hydrogen so that it becomes, straight. It's not the double bond is removed. It becomes hard. Just look at it the same way. If you extract this omega-3 or omega-9 with heat, you actually make the substance or the active ingredients to become more, let me use the word, toxic to the system than how it was originally. You need it as a double bond unsaturated fatty acid as omega-3, omega-9. I know omega-6 is also important, but we see that one, it's not heat labor, it's not easily destroyed by it. But omega-3 and omega-9 is destroyed by it. But most people will just heat up the fish or the salmon and then use heat to extract water from the oil and they package it for sales. That's why when you do that demo, you will not get result of melting out the plaques. But when you use ours, you get the demo of melting out the plaques, because when you do cold stabilization process, you preserve the active ingredients, you preserve the potency. So our products, even though they are supplements, they are either freeze-dried or they are passed through cold stabilization process. We have won awards all over the world. You can imagine a company with experiential knowledge of more than 47 years in the wellness industry, in the leadership role. We have got what it takes. That's why most companies come and go. Some people say it's those who join early. It is not. FFP has stood the test of time, even economic downturn, up and down, because our products are effective. They are organic, natural, holistic products that gives you your desired outcome. It's result oriented and they are all backed by science. We don't give you anything that has not been well researched that is going to give you your desired outcome. So that is where we are different. Our products are holistic, they are natural, they are organic, they are processed. If we go and Google what you call freeze drying, you will see that that's what they used to prepare food for astronauts, so that even 10, 20 years, it is still potent, it's still hard, even if it's already cooked. But when you freeze dry it, it remains how it is. You just put water or warm it up when you want to eat it, and it's as good as new. That's how important it is. The best pharmaceutical practice all over the world. I've been to all the nutraceuticals, all the farms. By God's grace, when we were number one, we were taken to all of them. I was so blown away. And since then, I've not looked back, joked with this company. And it's what I want everybody to also experience. Because the problem you are seeing, the genetic, I can't even name all of them. Only a few of them I've named here. And we all know one or two persons either go through them, or it's either running our family and we're afraid that it might also happen to us, or some of us already even have them, maybe pre-diabetes. It may not be the diabetes immediately, but some of us have the pre-diabetes. Some people have heart disease, like small signs, maybe trying to climb staircase, you have pain under, you just rub it, you don't feel the pain, you think it is okay. Or some people have numbness in different parts of the body, or they feel something scurrying around their body. Different signs are already showing about the heart disease, but they just think it's not a big deal. Or somebody already has stroke in the family, and you know that, oh, it means it runs in the family. Cancer, hypertension, high blood pressure, arthritis. You can just name all of them. What is degenerative diseases, accelerated aging, chronic inflammation happening inside the body. I want to give an idea here that most people don't understand. If you always have flames coming from your nostrils or from your throat, all these flames are always forming, it means that your body is fighting a particular toxin, or is in a fighting situation. So there's chronic inflammation. Just like when ant bites you, your immune system will, bring all the war to that place, and you see a little inflammation. It also happens internally when you have toxins where it's not supposed to be. Maybe the liver covered it up initially to keep it aside with fat lobules, so that it doesn't damage vital organs. But when you exercise, you didn't take any aloe vera gel, you didn't take any antioxidants, you didn't take any thing that will eliminate this disease-causing element from the system. You just go about your normal duty. These damaged cells or toxins will not cause internal inflammation, just like what toxins have done to your skin, and you see it inflamed. And that is where degeneration comes. But God so kind, he also put a process in our body called autophagy, where your body is able to eliminate these damaged cells, they're able to eliminate these toxins, but there is a process you are supposed to follow. And that process, we need to understand it very well. We need to follow it up very well. From time to time, if you do this autophagy, whereby just a few hours or days, the body digestion is not taking place, the system is allowed to rest, to rejuvenate, to clean up. You only assist it with already, micronized, organic, natural food supplements available in their absorbable form, ready to heal the body. They are called body healing tools. You just provide it from time to time. You are still eating, you are not starving vital organs. You see, autophagy will be seamless. Your body will come back rejuvenating. I know some people that have done C9 who come back testifying that it seems unbelievable that most of these ailments they were seeing, or most of the wrinkles they were seeing, even their tummy, even the weight management that they couldn't handle, all of them are just giving way. They are seeing it. Oh, this is a miracle pack. Oh, it is not miracle. Okay, let me use the word it's miracle because it's God-given. But I want you to know that it's backed by science. This is what we have been doing for over 47 years. And I think by next year, March, over 48 years. So just know that we have all Nobel Prize winners that are doing all this research. They are coming out with the part and the best product, award-winning products that we need. So whether it's kidney or liver or any organ, we don't even wait for challenges or wait for it to fail. We have to be let me call it proactive about our well-being. We have to take our heads into that priority age or bracket. Make it a priority. Christmas is coming now. A lot of people are thinking of clothes to buy, new cars, new home, new this, but they're not thinking of the pack that will make them also renew their body. They are not talking of doing clean night with their families. They are not talking of Christmas park that contains wellness park. They are talking of how it can be big or it can look big. These days, you can't deceive anybody. When you send somebody a wellness pack these days, they will really be happy and know that, yes, you think about them. You are thinking about many Christmases you want to celebrate with them. You are thinking of memorable time you want to spend with them. They have been good to you. They have helped you with some contract and all those ones. You want to say thank you. Go with that pack that really makes sense. So whether it's hormonal imbalance, erectile dysfunction, prostate challenges, digestive disorders, or acid reflux, constipation, or the person is going to toilet too frequently and all that, we know very well that you have different packs that will give you your desired outcome. There's no need for you to feel fatigued or feel, lethargic. You don't just feel like doing anything, having low energy. No, your energy should bubble every day. You should be able to play, enjoy yourself. You should not be having rebound obesity. When you stop, you gain the weight back with Jara. No, you should actually have a sustainable weight loss program. We will guide you through it. We have a system. In fact, the C9 platform is bubbly right now because a lot of people want to look good for their Christmas. I'm actually starting my own next week. I was supposed to start last week, but a lot of people were messaging me, oh, they want to buy their pack, they want to buy their pack. So by next week, I will be starting my one. If you want to join me, please just signify. We are going to have fun on that platform because when you do C9, you look amazing, you glow, you glitter, you radiate, and you are able to tell people that God is good and is coming from the heart, not pretense or not those one, not hallelujah, but in reality, you are the child of God that's ready to take 2026, by the horn and really go forward to slaughter weakness, poverty, anything that has been challenging you. It will be a thing of the past because vision can decline as you are growing older, both physically and of course, even, in the things you want to achieve. But I tell you, when it comes to forever, when it comes to this company, as we grow older, our vision, I think even the Bible says the old people will see vision. So we see more vision, we see everything better because you are giving the brain the food it actually needs. I don't joke with that. Royal jelly, Bipoli, anything that will make your brain function well. Arctic Sea, don't joke with them. I take them on a daily basis, every day, constantly. And of course, your mental stress. We are on this earth, they call it, Euro stress, normal stress. But you also have distress, the ones that are negative stress, anxiety, poor sleep. All those ones will be setting in if you don't take this nourishment. So weak immune system means that you cannot handle infection. The infection can happen to two people, but how you handle it is what really matters. So Forever Living products, like you can see, all the products are not the ones that I've named there. I just named a few for you to understand that will offer holistic approach to health. They are organic, natural, and they support the body's healing system mechanism. They are designed to restore balance, strength, immunity, and promote well-being. So if you want that lifestyle, if you want the ultimate, if you want that game changer, just get your pack, depending on your desired outcome. If you give us the areas you think you are concerned with, we'll let you know. But if you are still young, you don't even have any area you are concerned with, just take your aloe vera gel, Arctic Sea. These two are basic to everybody, even like the Arctic Sea especially. Even if you are pregnant, you are a baby, you are adult, you are aged, Arctic Sea is a necessity for everybody in our generation. But if you are pregnant, you may not need our aloe vera gel because every to become pregnant, now you're already pregnant, you don't need it. But if you're already above the age of childbearing, aloe vera gel will not cause your problem because it's adaptive. It's called an adaptogenic substance that adapts to your body the way your body needs it. So Forever Living product is built on aloe vera gel, what you might call the products from the beehive. They complement our healthy living by nourishing, by detoxifying, and revitalizing the body from inside out. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose. So your pancreas will be restored back to normal by doing C9. After C9, we give you about 4 products to go along with. Just 3 months, you will be amazed. your insulin sensitivity will come back to normal. You're able to live healthily. Like after the C9, we will encourage you to take either Feast of Green or Super Green. We encourage you to continue with the aloe vera gel, and we encourage you to take Lycium. It helps your pancreas to come back to normal, to start producing quality insulin, because Garcinia also contains chromium that will help insulin to transport glucose from the blood into the cells for metabolism. You also go with the Garcinia. But if the person or the diabetic patient already has a problem of like maybe numbness or wounds that are refusing to heal, already have some health challenges, maybe with the eye, glaucoma, and the rest, we might need to add maybe propolis, we might need to add our eye vision. So depending on the challenge stage, we might add more products, or maybe somebody looking for fruit of the womb. If you have done all the tests, there's no problem. You see that you will take multi-marker at a very high dose, 3 times a day for 1 week, then 2 times a day for 3 weeks. After that, 3 times a day. Within 3 months, you will be amazed. The ovulation will come back to normal. And for the male, the same process, and the sperm count will at least know whether you like it or not. There's nothing that will stop you. At least the sperm count must go above 20 million. And you know that when you have less than 20 million, you always have a challenge with fertility. So Vitalize for men, Vitalize for women will always accompany any of the fertility products. The same thing, somebody has fibroids, somebody has ovarian cysts and all the rest. We have different packs of products that you can use. The best product I've actually been so happy with is the one we call the Save a Heart Pack. All the people that have used this pack, you see testimony everywhere. Everywhere. People are so excited. Oh, thank you. I've been able to now taper down my antihypertensive with my doctor. My doctor has actually removed me from antihypertensive because, you know, I was using these products together, and by God's grace, I'm so well. So you can boost your immune function, support your digestive health, it naturally reduce internal inflammation. I just explained to you. And you don't know when this thing happens, because there can be reuptake of toxins from the large intestine. It's called leaky gut syndrome. And most people don't even know when it is happening. You just eat, but you notice that, a whole full day you not go to toilet, your large intestine is taking those toxins back into the blood cells. And you know, these are toxic substances that are not supposed to be in the blood vessel. They are not only making the blood vessel, the blood flow to be thicker and difficult to pump, but they are causing irritation in the inner lumen of the blood vessels. And that can cause blood clot, and blood clots can run around and block some blood vessels. Remember, this is the process. This is how it happens. And so when that blood vessel is the blood supplying the lungs, you can see the person can just faint and be foaming from the mouth, and they will say, oh, it poisoned the person. Oh, they throw arrow. It's what do you call it? They will say it's jinxed or something like that. But it is not. It is the blood supply to the lungs that have been blocked. If it's blood supply to the brain, the person will go into coma. Some people recover from it, some don't ever recover from it. If it is blood supply to the leg, you see that the person will scratch it, the ulcer sore will refuse to heal, because that part of the body is actually there. It's not getting nourishment, it's not getting oxygen. And the same thing, what I just described now, happens in what you call deoxygenated blood vessel veins, that they don't carry oxygenated blood, but the reuptake of toxins in the blood can cause irritation, can cause blood clots. But in the oxygenated blood called arteries, what can happen there is the formation of plaques, like when you have cholesterol, when you hear triglycerides, when you hear, oh, this person is having challenge forming plaques. You see that these plaques are all those white substances. You see some people when they do postmortem, you see that fats cover half of the heart. They are not even fat, but they still have stroke, or they still had, you know, this challenge, because even though they are not fat, half of their bodies are all fat. They are not big, they are not the big side, but they have this bad fat that have formed plaques. And these plaques can form in the inner lumen of these blood vessels called arteries, especially if there are blood vessels in the heart. The left ventricle, for example, if you look at their heart, that place will look dark. It means the cells, the muscle cells, the heart muscle of the left ventricle that's supposed to pump the blood to extremities, they're actually dead. They have atrophied over time, and the person didn't even go for tests. The person didn't even know. The person is just going about normal work, and then the person just, maybe had this sudden fall or heart failure and not the rest, and there's a problem. Because at that time, maybe during excitement, you want to pump blood to extremities, and there's sudden heart failure. So we need to make sure that these heart muscles are restored back to normal by taking your cardio health. You don't need to wait for it. It has never happened to me. It's not really my friend, but I take it every day. I don't joke with it. You can see my packet now that it's almost over. Anytime they don't even have, I look for it to make sure I take, because these are the nutrients. If you look at the active ingredient, these are the nutrients that the body needs on a daily basis. The body needs it 24/7, and the heart is pumping 24/7. I've spent time on this for us to know how important it is. Don't wait for the heart to fail. Don't wait to be having angina pectoris or pain, on exertion, or be having heart problem, be having numbness before you start taking it. No, just start taking it at least if you're above the age of 35, when you no longer produce growth hormone. So your body is already going through this, slowing down, aging process. So if you know that there are other areas that you want us to attend to, we will attend to them. But these products are amazing. You shouldn't joke with them. So we want you to join the movement to discover the science-backed foundational nutrient matrix that supports the body's natural capacity for detoxification, healing, that self-healing from inside out, vitality, natural energy levels. Your health span depends on it. You have to join the movement. It is free to join. You will buy a few to use so that you can generate your own link. And that link is what you'll be attaching to the, AI created either videos or advertising, pictures or flyers, or you can say, tell the Gemini to produce a commercial video or a commercial flyer for you to market this product, for example. It will create an amazing commercial for you. You can post and just add your link to it. Join us and just buy a few products to use for yourself and to recommend to others. We are here to make the world a better place. See, now, like I said, we are starting next week. Just meet the person that invited you here today to add you to the platform. You know all about it, know how it works, see the steps. And of course, our aloe vera gel is our signature product. I know today is not the day, but we all know that it is called miracle plant. It's legendary. It is what the whole world has been using. But right now is the most researched vegetable, because everybody is wondering, why is this aloe vera gel able to do what it's doing? And we are known as the aloe vera company because we are the only ones that are still doing it organically. We still do crop rotation. We don't use fertilizer. We don't use herbicides. We still use crop rotation, and we use the fillet, that's the skin. When we remove the skin, we use it as our organic manure, as our fertilizer. So if you join our company, you have both sides complete: your health, your well-being, your rejuvenation, and of course your financial well-being. What is more? What do you want from God again, other than opportunity? Agree that he that does not work should not eat. But the work here is fun. Helping people is more fulfilling than, working just because you want to make money, or posting on social media just because you want to make money. When you grow older like me, you will see what I'm talking about. You feel so fulfilled that you are doing a business that is actually impactful, that's actually changing life, that you have become agent of change. You have teamed up with the best of people. Sometimes I tell myself, if not for forever, there are some of you on this platform. It's called forever. I met you people, and you are so nice, you are so intelligent, you are so, if not for forever, I won't even meet intelligent people and smart people like you. So for that, I give God the glory. And I also welcome all of you. You can start your journey pack, but you can also start with as low as 50,000, 200,000. Just do a turnover of the product. If you even use the internet now to Google the benefits, the unique selling points, the active ingredients of each of the products, yes, you will get all of them. And like I said last week, you can use Perplexity to find out the researches that have been done on each of the active ingredients, and you can use that to correct whatever you want to post. Please don't just post as it is written. Read it, do your research. or you can meet the person that's invited you here today, meet all the old leaders, find out what they are posting. You can be copy pasting us until you get there, or reach out. Just 10,000 naira a year to subscribe is not a big deal. It's not too much of a problem. I don't think that is too difficult to handle. So we all know our signature product. Take it first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening. You don't need to have any head challenge to take this one. Everybody should actually be taking it. It helps you with all that you need. Hydration, making the body more alkaline, because an acidic body encourages cancer and all the rest, and you don't want that. A body that has free radicals encourages cancer, damaged cells replicating, will cause all the different tumors, and you don't want that. So you drink aloe vera gel first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening. It just gives you the peace of mind to go about what you want to do on a daily basis. Boost your immune system, help you to remove all the disease-causing elements, especially the fat-soluble ones that you would have been able to remove by drinking water. Sweating and urinating will remove water-soluble pollutants, all the salt. But what are the fat-soluble pollutants? In our age, we are more into fat-soluble pollutants, byproducts of petroleum here and there. But when you take aloe vera gel, saponifies. It contains natural alkaloids called saponins that helps you to saponify, or making of soap is called saponification. It means that it makes it easy for water. That's why when you finish drinking aloe vera gel, we always say drink water to now eliminate them from the system. So much that aloe vera gel can do. I may not have time to go through all of them, but as you grow with us, you will see that God ordered your step here today. You are going to be celebrating. I tell you, this article, I've spoken about it a lot, because that's one product I don't joke with, and I've seen the results. It is better to be healthy, to be strong. Forever Daily is our multivitamin, all organic. If you see what this thing contains, my people, oh my goodness, everything from A to Z. You will not have any health challenge, because they are just in the quantity our body needs it on a daily basis. This one, you just need it. If you are a child, of course, below the age of 12, you need Forever Kids. But above the age of 12, 14, 15, and above, Forever Daily. Though I will confess one truth to me, I'm using Forever Kids. I so like the taste of the Forever Kids. I have not been able to do without it. I know I have daily. I take daily once in a while, but I take more of Forever Kids because I really love it. Instead of just taking like 4, I'll just take like 4, 2 or 3 times a day. It is so amazing. Sorry, I'm hearing background noise. I'm trying to mute the person. Okay, so Forever Move, this is for joints. I know a lot of people have heard testimony of so many people. Last week, other week training, my staff was here to give our own example as a former principal who was now having challenges with pain, because as a principal, she was still sewing school uniform. She had a big, let me say, class of a group of people sewing for her uniform, this, that. But she came up with arthritis, nothing she was not taking, but the side effects were affecting her. Ulcer now entered. From ulcer, hypertension, side effects of that one now entered. But by the grace of God, with this product, what you have in Move is chondroitin sulfate, methyl sulfite, methane, and glucosamine. These ones will help you to regenerate the cartilage, so that bone is not rubbing against bone. So when you take Move with Active HA, the synovial fluid that is in between the bone is also regenerated. So there is cushion, and you restore the function of that joint back to normal. That is the essence of this business. I need you to get that one right. These active ingredients, Google them, find out. These are what the body needs to be able to regenerate the cartilage. As you grow older, it picks up on its own. That's why you see people who have arthritis. When you look at them, you look at the X-ray, it has holes, it's pitted. And because of that pitting, bone against bone with the nerve, the person is always having pain. But if you go and take non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, ibuprofen, paracetamol, going to take all these pain-relieving tablets, it will relieve the pain for the 6 to 8 hours. But after that, the pain will come back. But if you take, even if you are taking pain relief tablet, you take this Move, at least within a month, you have regenerated the cartilage back to normal. You are taking it with active HA, the synovial fluid that was actually drying up because you are getting older is also back to normal. You see that you can move about, you can play basketball like me. If I 4 of my grandchildren are all boys, if you see us playing basketball, you see that hey, grandma is also ready to win. And that is how we want to grow older. Head span, where you can play with your grandchildren, in fact, your great-grandchildren also, by the grace of God. You have been invited here today for you to understand it's your primary responsibility to take care of your head. I agree that when it's beyond you, yes, see the medical professionals, go to the clinic, do correct diagnosis. As you are taking the drugs, you use this as complementary. It's not alternative medicine at all. This is not to replace your medical hair or your medical checkup or your treatment in the hospital. No, they are food. So if the doctor is treating you, he's not going to tell you not to eat food. So it's the same thing. They are food that you would have eaten that have helped you. But now that you are working on yourself to recover from that health challenge, take them as complementary medicine so you restore your head back to normal fully, not just to mark the symptoms, say, oh, okay, the pain is not there when I take the steroid or prednisolone, or when I take ibuprofen, the pain is no more there, but the pain or the challenge or the degeneration is still going on. But with Move, you are assured. I also don't play with this Move. I take it every day. Since my sister had it, I don't want to have it at all. So garlic thyme, of course, many of us cook with garlic and thyme. The importance of garlic cannot be overemphasized. We just added it to thyme so that you don't smell. I take it a lot, but you don't have, I don't know, the fact that you want to be well doesn't mean you should make everybody around you to be uncomfortable. To me, that's not fair. That's not civilized. But when you take our garlic thyme, you are getting all the amazing benefits of garlic, your heart, your head, your immune system, your antibacterial and all those ones. You see, they are in top jar, yet you don't have the body odor, you don't have the challenge of disturbing others. The feast of green, like I mentioned before, is just all the greens. We all know how important greens are, but we can no longer get the nutritional benefits of greens in our generation. Don't let anybody deceive you. Say, oh, the green was looking so green, was looking so fluffy, was looking luxuriant. Many of them don't contain the active ingredients. It's supposed to have all the minerals, all the trace elements, all that the body needs, because they're supposed to take them from the soil. But now they use ammonia fertilizer. For those of us who are science-oriented, you will understand this more than every other person, maybe that are in the social sciences. You know that in small chemistry, they told us that nitrogen is gas, hydrogen is gas, and gases are not metals. Metals are things like iron, copper, zinc, and all those ones. They carry positive sign. But what do you have in ammonium fertilizer? Go and check it up. It's NH4 plus NH4. It has a positive sign. That's called false metal. False. When you say something is false, it means it's a lie. It's pretending to be a metal. So when it gets to the soil, it pretends to be a metal by making the plant look luxuriant, but the plant is not containing the active ingredients. So many of us just eat all those ugu, just eat all those greens and the rest. You see that it doesn't contain the active ingredients. I remember when I was doing my internship in General Hospital, Warri, when people come to my window to make payments and I notice that they cannot pay everything and I'm pity for them, I'll just give them maybe ugu. Please don't tell people to go and drink ugu with milk or with tin tomatoes because that will actually impede the uptake of the active ingredients and will cause more problem. It's not the correct thing. But ugu actually was acid. If you Google it, it's supposed to contain iron, folate, and so many of the active ingredients that help blood cells. But the one we have in our generation, the recent research showed that it doesn't even contain iron at all. But I remember in those days, when I was doing my internship General Hospital, I could just advise them, oh, just wash ugu, put a little lime because, vitamin C will help the absorption of iron. From what I've said now, you can see why we used to advise people not to take anti-malaria with vitamin C, because it encourages the uptake or retention of iron in the body when you take vitamin C or any of these fruits and vegetables. When you are taking anti-malaria, you remember malaria parasites actually they stay put in the liver, where when you are taking all these things, it means you are protecting them because they feed on iron. But you want to eliminate them from the system before you now start taking vitamins, minerals, trace elements to help the body to heal itself. So we need this feast of green that will give you all the minerals, trace elements that the body needs. So my dear people, the pillars of lifestyle transformation, they are easy. Like I mentioned before, they are called the lifestyle modification that will restore health. It is a game changer for anybody that is listening to me today and is ready to take immediate action. You will be happy, you will be grateful to God, because when God wants to save you, they say if you ask God for chair, he will show you tree. If you ask God for how all those ones, it will show you how to mold. It's not going to mold the blood, so it's not going to create the chair for you another, but it will show you how to. If you have been praying for health, God ordered your step here for genuine health to come to you. You have to do it right. This is science-backed therapeutic nutrition, automolecular nutrition that helps the body to heal itself from inside out. Physical activity, very important. You must engage in one activity or the other. You must help the muscle cells. I'll give you some lectures on the muscles of the leg, how it helps you with venous return, how you work on strength training exercises, cardio exercises. We also have a trainer in the house, Black Beta, or a manager on our platform, especially our Sinai platform. I think he's even here with us today. He is able to direct us on the different kind of exercises that you need, depending on your age, depending on the activities you are involved in. Like if you're a banker, you don't have time to exercise, but exercise is a necessity to life. There are certain exercises and supplements that you will need. If you are going through stress, you need to manage that stress. We have, experts in the house that will put you through on what to do. Your desired outcome is our concern. And when you have all that, you see, it will be able to plan and make more money and make the world a better place. If you're not sleeping up to 7 to 8 hours a day, of course, we need to attend to it. We have what it takes. Like I was saying last week, it's not about the quantity of water you are drinking. It is the rate you drink the water. It is the way you drink the water. It is the type of water. That's why we always encourage you, no matter how you are drinking the water, so you don't even have what they call diabetes insipidus, which is the problem of drinking too much water. And that can dilute your minerals, and you can have electrolytes, challenge, because your electrolytes are being either over diluted, or you're not drinking enough water, and your kidney is also having challenge because you're not drinking enough water. But when you take aloe vera gel every day, it hydrates all the cells and it's constant. So whether you remember to drink water or you do not remember to drink water, your body, I'm not saying you should not drink water, but you should drink water, but you not drink it as when the body needs it, and you drink the water more slowly. They are called lifestyle modification that will give you the health span that you really desire. So start with simple steps. In the morning, begin your day with aloe vera gel if you don't have any health challenge at all. If you want to flatten up the tummy or you want to remove gas from the tummy, add Pro B to it. And of course, midday, you can take Garcinia before going for your exercises or before going for your meals, before any of all those things that will help you accelerate metabolism. When you go for brisk walking or you go for your exercises, immediately you finish, always drink your aloe vera gel. Then, of course, you can try to unwind with our Blossom tea, reading your Bible or journaling or whatever. Make sure you prioritize your rest, your sleep. If you have a challenge with that, just your Blossom tea and royal jelly to gel out the stress on a daily basis will give you amazing sleep that you can dream and be happy with yourself. You wake up rejuvenated, and of course, that is what we are appealing, that everybody this Christmas send a pack of wellness to your parents, to your elderly people, or to your friends and family. When they wake up in the morning, these elderly people will remember that they have never felt this good. They will say this heavenly prayer for you and say, this speaking, God will bless you, because you are concerned about their well-being and you are sending them this wellness pack, and they have never experienced this kind of wellness for a very long time. So chronic diseases often result from long-term lifestyle habits that we refuse to attend to. We refuse to get informed. My people perish for lack of knowledge. May we not, because we have listened today, may we take action. By addressing these root causes of diseases, many of us here have successfully already reversed and managed those situations, and we are able to maintain well-being. So I want all of us to key into it, join the movement, reach out to the person that invited you here today, because we have different nutritional pack that will address any of these degenerative diseases we just discussed. It is a game changer. It is the catalyst that will take you there, and you will enjoy the desired outcome. You can see result of before and after of a lot of people. This Save a Heart pack, please just make this pack as in fact, one of the most important pack you must give to your parents, your elderly people, or people who have been good to you if they are above the age of, if I can even use the word 35 now, because from that video I showed you of that medical doctor in charge of ICU that said people coming to her clinic now in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 50s. Only few are even in their 70s. That's so alarming. Start to take the products now and recommend to people. We don't want hypertension. We don't want a stroke. We have different packs. Reach out to the person that has invited you here today. You can see Dr. Noju, a medical doctor. See her before and after. She's a manager in the business, and she's doing very well. More than 10 years, she did her SINA, and she didn't go back to, how she was before. And our blessing, I think she's also on this platform. You can see all the testimony of all the people. This also me. This is me 20-something years before. You can even see now I look so different. Thank God I encountered FFP. I also thank God for all of you that have joined us today. So take charge of your head today. Start your journey with us. We have what we call Start Your Journey Pack. The company has selected for you. You can take that one to start, or you can select what you want, or tell us your desired outcome. We can professionally put all the products that you will need together. So contact the wellness consultant that invited you here today. Forever Living product offers that powerful natural path to wellness, to well-being, to financial well-being. Also, next week, there is something that will blow your mind that is coming up. How you can actually use the internet to succeed in this business, how you can focus on your success, and as you are using the product, you are also recommending online. You don't need to pursue people, but you need to attract people to what is good. Attraction marketing. So holistic root cause focus approach to preventing and reversing diseases is our mission. But the owner of this business also told us that the greatest sickness in the world right now is an empty wallet. I'm sure that sickness is worse than malaria. It's even worse than cancer to some people. That if you want to decrease the number of people who are suffering, give them opportunity to earn an honest, if I underline that word, honest living. That actually touched me the first day I attended this presentation. Because any within godly parameters, which we call peaceful prosperity. Hey, many of you who are young now may not understand what it is to be having peaceful prosperity. You don't have to lie, steal, cheat, or bribe. You don't need to look for supply. You don't need to manufacture. You don't need to do anything wrong to earn millions. You can become a millionaire by working hard on helping people. What can be better than that? Help them to earn an honest living. And that has been my passion. If anytime I'm talking about it, my face will glow, my heart glows, my happiness comes back. I'm really so excited, because when you are successful, it makes the world a better place. When good people are successful, it makes the world a better place. But when they cannot be successful, they will think it's only bad people that can be successful. That's why we want you to take this business seriously. Join the global movement towards optimal health, long-term well-being, and financial prosperity. Next week, Monday, same time, same link. You can even create your video from now on and boost on the internet to attract people for that next week presentation. I bet you will be happy. If you use just 25,000 naira to boost, and you are able to do a turnover of 1.2 million, is business, because the following month, the company will not pay you anything less than that. At least usually it's between 300 to 500,000 if it's just the minimum, which is the minimum requirement of FOSIC you are doing. But if you do above that, you will also earn much more above that. So don't miss next week training, because I know our guru is ready with a lot of insights It is called the network marketing gold mine that has not been mined because people did not know how to go about it. People were finding it difficult to even do 460. Some people were saying, oh, I will need to borrow money to do 460. I want you to know that that's the lie of the devil. You don't need that anymore. You only just need to attract people to understand the truth of what they need. Sometimes I look at it, if Coca-Cola is able, or even beer, I hear last year in Nigeria, what they call it now, the people that produce stars, whether Nigeria Brewery or something like that, they made profit of billion. I can't remember the exact amount. I'm like, this is something that is not healthy. They're able to promote, and reach out to people. And the drink is not even sweet, it's very bitter. But people have a psychological, belief that they are enjoying themselves. But we who are promoting the real deal, the real good thing that will make people healthy from inside out, we're afraid to reach out to people. We're ashamed to reach out to people. It shouldn't be like that. So we'll go into this attraction marketing. I want to thank you, congratulate you for being with us all this while. It's been an amazing opportunity to share these insights with all of us. I'm going to be waiting for your questions. I'm going to be sharing. If you want to raise your hand and share with us, we will. But before we start, I want to just give 2 minutes to Rose Ogo. If you are there, can you just unmute yourself and give us your brief testimony? I was so impressed. I'm so proud of you, the way you handled not only just one case, most of the cases you handle, you always want to make sure the person gets the desired result. You go through all the medical things, you ask questions. I prefer you disturbing me and asking me questions than doing so far as said. So I'm very proud of you, Rose. I'm very proud of all our team members, Ibu sister and all the rest. But being that, I saw Rose doing this and seeing the result, I decided to please give opportunity. Rose, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Thank you. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm always being excited when I'm called to give this recent testimony. I'm so thrilled to share it. The amazing result of one of my clients who completed the C9 program. They have achieved incredible weight loss. So initially the person didn't want to do it. He feels that he's going to waste a lot of money. And his friends were telling him, you are going to waste this whole money. Do you even know whether it works? He said, well, people waste money every day. So if I can waste this one, I think it's a good one. Because I have this issue of high cholesterol that is troubling me. And she said, with it, it will help me. Why can't I try? That was how he went into the program and he tried. It was just a wow. It was just a wow. Because when he was doing it, he would come to me, hey, madam, do you say this? I will say, yes, do this. Drink water. Everyone 1 hour. And when I'm stuck, I will say, mommy, just please help me. What should I do? She will give me information. I will pass to him because I don't really want to make a mistake. I want him to really get the result he wanted. And by the grace of God, through the Lord Jesus Christ, he was able to follow suit, bumper to bumper, reading the information and applying it. By the time he came out of it, in fact, he lost, I think, up to about 8 kg. So another of his friend, he recommended another of his friend. His friend also embedded in it, and yours sincerely, he too got amazing results. He was glowing and glowing. In fact, I was so excited. And in fact, one thing I also commended was the dedication. They were so dedicated. They were not moved by what people were telling them. They were just focused on getting the results. And to the glory of God, they got that high cholesterol crashed down, sugar crashed down, high blood pressure crashed down. They now said, well, will it remain? I will be excited if I say it's going to remain as far as you maintain the right attitude towards your choice of food. No more eating junk food. You say, I'm not going to do them again. I'm not going to do them again. So And he was so excited. You have taught me one thing, and I will abide by it. Not eating anyhow, eating correctly, and eating healthily. And it was so nice of them. Well, the next day I saw him, he was eating pomegranate fruit and kiwi as his breakfast. So it was so amazing. It was so amazing. And
Thank you.
it was so nice to indeed help somebody. Now I feel fulfilled that I was a part of somebody who was able to get his health back. Thank you so much for the opportunity, ma.
Wow, you know that last word you just said, I was so fulfilled that I was able to help someone. God will continue to bless you. These are the people we need. We need people that will be, selfless in helping others. Even if they reject it, they say, no, I can't do it. Encourage them, and you will be amazed. You can see the person also recommended others to her. Thank you so much, Rose. Our sister Josephine from East Africa, I want to also say thank you so much. Your testimony is still vibrating the minds of people. We have so many people. Remember, she's about testimony about the hypertension. She has become manager just because she did not want to be on drugs for the rest of her life. So I want to congratulate everyone. I want you to reach out to the person that invited you here today. It's been an amazing time with you. Thank you so much, because I don't think we have more questions, but you can always reach out to us on any of the platform if you have questions. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing evening.